Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about writing algebraic expressions. So, if say for example, I wanted to write 5 lots of A. If I wanted to write 5 lots of A, 5 lots of A, I would write 5A. Then say for example, if somebody said, well, okay, so how would you write B more than A? How would you write B more than A? So, I've got A, but I've actually got B more than A. So, if I wanted to write B more than A, I could write this, A plus B. What if I had B less than A? How would I write B less than A? So, B less than A. So, I've got A, but I've actually got B less than A. So, I've got A, but I've got B less than A. So I've got B less than A. How would I write A less than B? A less than B. So I've got B, but I've got A less than B. All right. So this is 5 lots of A plus B more than A, B less than A less than B. Okay. So if somebody said to me, hey, can you write C times C? I might write it like this. C times C. Oh no, we can do better than that. So then we say, well, what about writing it like that? CC. That's C times C. It is, but what we can say is, can we do it any better? Yes, we can write it C squared. Yeah, that's a good way of writing C multiplied by C. All right, what if I've got 2 lots of A and I'm going to add 3 lots of B? 2 lots of A and 3 lots of B. 2 lots of A, add 3 lots of B. Perfect. All right, yeah, okay, all right. All right, so 5 lots of A, B more than A, B less than A less than B, C multiplied by itself, 2 lots of A and 3 lots of B. How could I write A plus B and then I want to square root everything? A plus B and then I want to square root everything. Is that it? No. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So I do A plus B and then I'm going to square root everything. But what if I wrote this? What would that mean? Would that mean A plus B and then square root everything? No. This means I want you to do the square root of A and then I want you to add B. All right. So that's the difference. This means A plus B and then we square root everything. This means I want you to do the square root of A and then I want you to add B. All right, okay, so now what if I said, what's the difference here? What if I write this and then I write this? Do they mean the same thing? Do they mean the same thing? Hang on a second. So this means A plus B and then we divide by C. And this means, does this mean the same thing? No, this means A divided by C and then we add B. All right, okay, all right. So, all right, okay. What if I wrote this? What if I wrote this? What does that mean? And if I wrote this? Do they mean the same thing? Do they mean the same? They look very similar. But if you imagine, you go back to your laws of BODMAS, this means B squared, B times itself, and then we times the answer by 3, multiplying the answer by 3. Whereas this means B multiplied by 3, and then we square everything. We multiply everything by itself. Right, okay. Okay, what does this mean? And what does this mean? Do they mean the same? No, they look very similar, but they're not the same. This means we want you to do A, and then we want you to add B, whatever you get as an answer, and then we want you to square it. This one, though, says, I want you to find out what A times itself is, then I want you to do B times itself, and whatever the answer is, I want you to add them together. Okay, all right, we'll stop there then.